Hello and welcome to your Cartomancy Divination reading with Red Earth Goddess. Here we have a personalized reading, general reading for a client. So general readings involve anything that I pick up for the client, anything that which allows me to look into detail or any information that I can give you for guidance on what it is that you may proceed and move forward during your time in life right now. Could be anything involved in your life. Okay, so we're going to be working with the Cartomancy Divination deck that I created myself. To purchase a reading from me or to purchase your own deck, visit redearthgoddess.com. We have here a crystal quartz cluster chunk with a point here, and this allows for the energies to be transmitted via one dimension to another. And there's little other points all over the cluster. If you hear any background noises, please dismiss it. There's just some children around. And then we have a white calcite. Okay, so if anything catches your eye or anything that appeals to you in the background here, whether it's the ram, whether it's the red ribbon of protection, whether it's the Nazar amulet, or any of the, any symbols, any animals, any guidance, any totems, anything that catches your eye, look it up. Okay, so again, I'm very sorry for the background noise. The walls are very, everything comes through, unfortunately. So I'm just shuffling the deck, and I'm tuning into your energy. I'd just like you to know that whenever you have, or anybody has a reading done by me, whether it's a reading or a healing, there is healing involved, okay? Especially if I have the quartz present, okay? There's always healing involved, there's always protection, there's always unconditional love involved in all of the readings that I do, in all of the readings that I put out. Just know that only love comes through, and only love will come through into the dimensions, okay? Okay. I pulled out 3 cards. The first one is this one, and I feel like right now in your path there's something that has really, you're feeling a very big call to move out of a situation that you've been put in the last recent decade, perhaps even longer. And this is something that has been really getting to you in terms of your entire life, really. This is not about career. This is not about like family. This is not about friendships. This is about you as a whole, as an individual, and what it is that you're here to do in your life. I feel like you're tired of where you live. I feel like you're tired of the life that you've had to live. And yes, it has nothing to do about you. But it is involving where you live and your life circumstances. So you do feel that you have a calling to move out of this and to literally physically move from where you are and to go somewhere else. And if you really look at the card, you can see that this person has taken off his headgear and he's just with his sword. That's it. He's going. He's directing the way and he's leaving. And the gate has been opened. See the gate at the top? It's been opened and he's just fully emerging, and whoever comes with him is going with him. And whoever chooses to stay back, that's their choice. But that there's this huge big calling for you right now just to proceed and to move forward, because there's just this thing. On that note, I want you to look up Eagle Spirit Message. I felt this calling to put on this amulet bracelet that I have here, and I haven't worn this in so long, a few years actually. I used to have pictures with this back in like 2013, but I haven't worn it since. So this is highly symbolic, and it's got a blue stone of protection against anything that is deteriorating your path or preventing you from moving forward. So just know that you're highly protected during this time. But please do check out, look up Eagle Spirit message or Eagle Spirit guidance. And do visit shamanicjourney.com, because a lot of what they have to say there is very highly symbolic. It's not like any of the other stuff that you'll find online, which is very similar to each other. And then the second card that came out is this one. And it's funny because we have a ram here in the back, and look, there's two rams guiding the way. And if you really pay attention, we're in the month of March, right? So what is it today? March the 15th. I believe in about 6 days we're entering the Aryan zodiac sign. So Aries is starting a beginning, starting new again. It's the time of the spring season beginning. It's this time of becoming independent and using our intelligence, our head, in terms of where to go about our life, what to do with this life circumstance, how to do it. And it looks like you've got the clouds are opening up, just like the gate has opened up here. The clouds are opening up, and you've got here, look at this white and gold light. This is coming from the heavens. This is coming from God power, and you're charging right ahead with the chariot. He's on a chariot. Okay, and everybody else is being stompled down. So look, you're coming out of this gate. The gate is opened. And now you're moving forward. You see how it's continuing? And you're moving forward with the chariot, with the hammer, with the chariot, and the rams are the ones that are driving the chariot. They're guiding you, okay? So please do stay on the lookout for this month for the Aryan transition, okay? So again, I'm not one that truly believes in astrology. However, because we are going by a calendar for everyday work, everyday life, it does help to be looking into astrological alignments, just as we have to look at the time to get to work, just as I have to look at the time to upload this video to you. So it's all symbolic. And we're all working together on this universal plane of reality, so why not receive this guidance with divine messages? Also, look up the number 3, because we're in the March month. March is the number 3, so anything that symbolizes the number 3 for you, whether it's creation, whether it's anything, okay? And then we've got here the Ace of Hearts. And it looks like you're here, you've achieved, or you have, because look at this, you've got your sword and you're moving. This is a physical location that you're moving into. And on your journey of moving, you're like, nothing's stopping me, because I got divine protection and light, and I got the hammer, and I got the chariots, and I got the rams bringing me forward. And with so much abundance, because the Ace of Hearts is the Ace of Cups in the traditional tarot, you're sitting here on the bench, which is this new reality, this new place that you're moving to, which I see a lot of greenery in the background, even though there's a fence, and she's wearing, traditional rich garments and clothes, and she's sitting on a bench and she's playing that guitar. That's the inner essence of your soul and your soul's calling, which you're sitting down and really receiving the abundance. So this is what it is. And if you could really see, I'm sorry for the lighting, but this is all greenery here in the background. So behind the fence, it's nothing but greenery. Okay, and she's sitting on the bench. So if you look up the Ace of Cups in the traditional tarot, it can give you some more insight. Okay, and then she's playing the guitar, and the guitar is, like I said, it's the strings. It's the strings of your soul. It's the strings of your DNA, your calling, your purpose in life. Tune into what I can't tell you. I can tell you, but you are the one that feels your soul's calling, your purpose in life the most, more than anybody else on this earth. Nobody else can tell you exactly what your purpose is, because you are the one that truly creates it, right? So, in terms of dates, because I am seeing March and the spring season, I see this happening as soon as possible. It could be that you are with the spring coming in. For example, the spring starts, Aries starts March 21st and ends, I don't know, the mid of April. and then we begin to Taurus. So it could be that you possibly visit first wherever it is that you're going. And you know what? I suggest that you do. If it works out for you, like a day, a couple days. Oh, do you see that orb? It's like a pink fuchsia orb. Whenever you ever see a fuchsia orb in any of my readings, take that as very, very compliment and a very good thing, because the fuchsia color is about bringing in the spiritual into the physical matter, okay? Fuchsia is about material and spiritual connected. Yeah, there it is. And it's kind of gone again, but it's back. Okay, there. The colors resonate, don't they? So Ace of Hearts, look up. Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, look it up, okay? But in terms of dates, because I do see this as being like from March to April, okay, the end of March, mid-April, that you're charging ahead. And by the time you reach there, now this doesn't mean that it's going to be permanent, you're going to reach there, but you sitting there playing the song, because you're going to resonate. And I do see the greenery in the background, so this is not going to be the permanent time as to when you do move there, but this is going to be a time of when you do visit. And I'm seeing the time that you do visit will be possibly June, the end of June, the end of May. These are possible dates. I can't tell you 100% because you are the one in control. You are the one in control of your work date, your family life, your business life, your relationships, everything. So I can give you options, but I cannot tell you what to do, because at the end of the day, you're the one in control of who's going to do what, who's going to say what, who's going to, you know what I mean? So I do see the end of May, I do see June, or I see July the latest, okay? But mainly June-ish. Okay, let's see what these cards are coming out here. Oh yeah, okay, and then we got another ace. We've got the Ace of Diamonds here. So look at that, okay? There's a lot of gatherings coming when you do move, okay? So this is definitely going to be done by this summer. And then after that, we've got the Queen of Hearts. So there's a queen here. There's a knight in the back protecting, and there's a child. And then we've got the Jack of Diamonds, which is the queen initiating a knight. And this knight is upgrading into a higher calling, purpose. So it looks like you're moving somewhere to be knighted. Okay, and that's symbolic. It doesn't have to be literal. And then you're going to meet and be with the love of your life at this place. And I feel like you're already communicating with this person. And you have not told me, but I feel like it's already being done. And there's going to be water, and there's going to be greenery, and there's going to be like a kingdom type of buildings, and there's going to be a lot of gatherings here, okay? Like I said, key dates. It's going to start that you are looking into this matter deeply. It's already started now, but in terms of actually looking into where you're going to stay, where you're going to visit, it's going to be the end of March. So again, the season of Aries. So end of March to mid-April, and then when you do go vacation, is going to be to look into the place or whatever it is that you want to do. It's going to be the end of May or June or the latest July, but I don't feel like it's going to be July, because in July is August, or even September the latest. I see you permanently moving, and this is going to be done by this year. Okay? But this card here for you is starting for July, this gathering, and everybody's playing their song. So this is your soul's calling, and it came right after this card. Okay, so this purpose that you're doing here, your life purpose that you're doing in this new country, in this new wherever you're moving to, it's continuing with people who are very much on your path with you. And you have to move, because where you are right now is not where your soul calling is. And it's not meant to be at where you are. You're meant to move. And you're going to find people who are like you, playing the same soul calling. Okay? And like I said, this place is going to be very full of royalty, full of protection, because we've got the knight here and the red. There's a lot of red. Look, I have a red protection ribbon there. Whenever you see me have ribbons out, it's symbolic for protection. And in this case, you got to look at it as a root, symbolic of your root. Okay, the root chakra, it's protecting your root chakra. Mind you, Red Earth Goddess is red, root. And she's wearing a red cape. And this is the Queen of Hearts, which is the Queen of Cups, who is very intuitive, very loving, very motherly, very nurturing, compassionate. And there's lots of red, symbolic stuff here. And buildings. So buildings is symbolic for the foundations of which that you've built within the last few years, and the new foundation and the new beginning that you are trying to achieve with this new soul calling that is bringing you forward of what it is that you're supposed to do. And with that, this queen here with this child is also the queen here who is knighting you and will be knighting you when you do move. Okay? But do know that this is the time right now, since you have the divine protection and the light of the divine guiding you this entire time, okay? Because this is the time to move forward. You have to know. Okay, we're slowly, we have 6 days, like I said, into the Aryan zodiac constellation. It starts March 21st and it ends mid-April. And then we enter the Taurus, okay? But during this time is when you got to really charge ahead and really put in the actions to go. But like I said, you won't be going to the vacation or won't be checking this place out until May, June timing, okay? And then we have these messages here, okay? So look into these signs, look into these cards, look into these messages because they're very highly symbolic for you. Again, look at the eagle spirit message. Okay, if you feel this resonance of you moving to this place, okay, and there's going to be your true love. The Two of Cups is about true love. Okay, again, look at all the guitars. I can't tell you how many guitars. This is all about your soul's calling. And it's not so much that you're moving only specifically for this person. It's you're going to meet this person because this person is on your soul's calling. Do you see how many cards here? What am I doing? There we go. It started off with the Ace of Hearts, which she's playing her guitar, so she's moving for her soul's calling. Then this person is, with a bunch of people playing her soul's calling. And then, which is, in this card, there's 2 males playing the soul's calling. And then she here, sitting on this cliff with the water, and then true love finds its way. So, this is another Cups card, okay? So you got to look at this stuff. It's very symbolic. It's very providing you a lot of messages. I also want you to look up the Hamza, or the Khamza, okay, the 5-pointed heart, or the 5-pointed heart. Where'd that come from? Of all these heart cards, the 5 hands protecting you on your journey, okay, and for your love life, and we have another blue rock here, which is symbolic for protection, and again, another blue. This is actually aqua, but symbolic for protection. Look into the Merkaba. It's the Chariots, body, mind, and soul. We had a Chariot card here, okay, so these messages are really symbolic for you. Look up the fuchsia color, because we had an orb here. It's right there. We have an orb here. A fuchsia, if you can see it. Alright, and yeah, so you've got some partnerships waiting for you there. I feel like you already know, but I feel like I'm confirming this for you. If this rings a bell, send me a message, let me know, email me. But my dear, that's it. Like, this is your soul calling, and you don't even have any baggage keeping you to where you're living. You don't have any baggage. You don't have any kids. I see you living alone anyways, or most I see is having a roommate, but I see you living alone. So you don't have any baggage. You don't have a job that you've devoted yourself to entirely, where you're like fully committed to in terms of your life, your entire life. You're not like that. But I just highly suggest you save up as much money as you possibly can. Look into your finances. Do what it is that you got to do, because I feel like you already have a job in this new place, this new country, or this new place, this border, because I see you passing a border. And then I also suggest that once you do travel and check out this job or check out this location or whatever it is that you're doing, that person is going to be there for you when you move, because that person is also involved. So it could be that person that's involved in your workforce, in your workplace, or something like that. Oh my gosh, can you believe you just saw, I was shuffling the deck, right, to put away the card deck. This flew out one more time. So there you go. Another number 3 card. Usually this is symbolic for stardom or finances, because diamonds are symbolic for diamonds, which is like the stardom, or finances is money, you know. But you got someone guiding you and protecting you, and you're making partnerships with someone, okay? Like I said, you have a true love, partnerships, you've got a workforce waiting for you, and I feel like you've already done the work. It's just a matter of double checking your circumstances and actually physically moving. But I highly suggest, like I said before I turn this camera off, that you really do with thorough look into this place that you're going to be working at in this new country. Like I said, mid-May, end of May or June, latest July you're going. Double check with the owners or the company or the head office or the HR department or whatever it is that is involved with this workforce, and just move forward on your path, darling, because all those guitars, all those instruments are all playing the songs and everybody's resonating, and this is your true soul calling, and you're meant to do this, okay? So good luck. Good luck. Wishing you luck. This is going to be really good for you. Okay, I'm glad I am your spirit guide. I also feel like I make these videos public because there's other people who will resonate with these messages. And again, due to respect for my clients' privacy, I'll leave your names left out, and I don't mention them. And I also do, you know, if you don't feel comfortable leaving a message, if you don't even have YouTube, that's fine underneath the video. Some other people or can, if it's up to you, you know. But if it doesn't resonate or you don't want your name to be shown, that's fine as well. But I ask the client if I can have these videos public, because they may resonate with someone else as well. So thank you for purchasing this reading from RedEarthGoddess.com. Do not forget to look up Eagle Spirit Message and email me at heal@RedEarthGoddess.com. Ciao.